afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Orlando.
Yes.
Busy all weekend this weekend, doesn't
Man,
it?
a lot. I tell you what, bank holiday weekends, they get busier and busier and busier.
They do. Good busy though.
Yes, definitely
Yeah,
good busy.
good busy. So yeah,
Cheers.
busy. Yeah, good afternoon, Disney mug. Feeling full on Disney today. As you can see, the whole business. Rob's got his lovely Orlando t-shirt on. I didn't go with the brand today, but I had my newest birthday, newest creation, all started by a mouse, which it was. Thank you again, Vicky from Pickle Vicks, for the most beautiful. I couldn't take it off. Had it on early, and I was going to put my Orlando one on, but I didn't want to because I'm feeling full on Disney today. I needed to be close to the man and his mouse.
Because you've got quite a few things, like the things are starting to mesh together now, so we're sort of starting to pull at the strings, and things are starting to go more towards what we want now, aren't they? You know, so yeah.
So first of all, Thursday was my birthday.
Yes.
Hence the new t-shirt.
New t-shirt.
And you'll see all the cards behind sitting.
21 again.
Yeah. So Thursday I was off work, and because it was my birthday, I just didn't fancy working on that day. No. Rob, however, was at work.
So I had to keep the economy running.
Yeah. Okay. So I had the day off, which really is a bit dangerous for me, so I got the iPad out. I ordered new sunglasses, I ordered all sorts of things. Lots of stuff going on there.
Tracy will text me when I'm at work. She'll have a day off or an afternoon if I'm on late, and she'll go, "Oh, I've just been looking at something," and I'm like, "Oh man, here we go. This is frightening. This is."
Incidentally,
the last time she did this, last time she did this, she could just to let you know, I've booked Disneyland Paris, and I'm there working away on the line at Jag going,
that's exactly what I was going to say to you.
Okay.
I was just going to say, we did, because we hadn't been to Orlando, we decided to book Disneyland Paris. And literally within about a week of us booking it, maybe 2 weeks, France had gone on the quarantine list, so that would have meant that we couldn't go anyway. But also because France had gone on the quarantine list, EasyJet cancelled all the flights to Paris.
Yeah, we had a lovely phone call from an American guy in California, didn't we?
I think wherever it was, Walt Disney Travel Company. And basically, so it was all cancelled. So we were so close to getting a little fix of the mouse this year, but not to be.
And we thought we'll look at it and try and modify the booking and maybe move it
to
like
later in the
4
year.
weeks later, and more so it's another.
You just don't know. No. Europe, unfortunately, seems to be, slightly off limits to us this year. So we just thought, right, forget that. We'll put all our efforts into next year's Disney trip.
So just not moving my chair around. I seem to be sitting on the screen.
Keeping everything crossed.
But the thing is, as well, we're moving. It is with my job. It's awkward for me to get weekends off to bookend like a Friday and a Monday. So I was talking to my boss at work, and I tried to say to him, I did ask him, can I cancel this and move it to another weekend? And he was like, yeah, you can, but there's a lot of people coming off furlough now who are wanting long weekends because they've still got their floating days left. So it was one of these, we just said, let's just cut our losses, didn't we, in the end, and just
carry on.
Yeah, just carry on.
So that was my birthday. So we did have a nice day yesterday, didn't we? We went to Birmingham and I bought some things, spent my birthday money, and bought a few bits and bobs, and we went for some nice drinks at the Cozy Club, which was very nice, which we had to pre-book, so it was lovely and peaceful and empty, and we had a nice time, nice couple of hours there, a couple of drinks. And
just an FYI, it's quite dangerous ordering drinks via the app.
Yeah.
Because you just go, scan the QR code, I'll order that, and then you go, you have your drinks, and you're looking again. If I just click buy again,
there's actually a button which says buy the round again, which we think was a bit dicey, really. Anyway,
go on, click it. Then when I got home, my Apple Pay kept going bing, bing, bing. I'm like, right up.
Anyway, so that's the birthday. So I had a nice time. So on the Thursday that I was actually off, which was actually my birthday, I had obviously a couple of hours at loose end while I was waiting for Rob to come back from work. And I decided to double check what was going on with our hotel. Now, if you guys remember, we were meant to be staying at the Holiday Inn in Disney Springs this summer, which they were so good.
Genuinely.
When we had to cancel, we had to modify the trip, then we had to cancel it completely. They were superb. Nothing less than we'd expect from American customer services, to be honest. UK people take note. Virgin, who hasn't still refunded cash, but anyway, that's another story.
That's by the by.
They were superb. Councillors gave us our money back. We didn't actually ask for our money back, we just said that we would rebook, but they said because their diary wasn't open that far in advance yet, they were going to hang on to our cash, so it came back within about 12 hours of me speaking to her, if that. So anyway, so I've been in close contact with a couple of people from the Holiday Inn, and eventually I emailed somebody this Thursday, maybe Wednesday,
Wednesday, yeah.
and they got back to me on Thursday to say yes, the diary was open, the bookings were available, and if I wanted to book it direct from the website, they would just look out for the booking. So I did, and was very excited to book the same room and everything that we had wanted.
Yeah. Cue back to me being back at work. I'm there working away on my phone. I've got my Apple Watch and it pinged up. Comes up to the wife. Guess what I've just booked? I was like, oh no, what again now?
No, really booked the
Tokyo Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland. You never know with Trace, and then he'd come back. Oh, the holiday. I was like, yay!
Yeah.
So
we booked. Exactly the same price, pretty much, give or take $50 for this year's prices.
yeah, I mean, for what we're expecting, because next year's the 50th anniversary or 50th birthday, we should say, of Walt Disney World, we were expecting quite a price hike, really.
Yeah, we were, and because also people have rebooked or rescheduling next year's trip, so we were expecting availability to be not as good, and therefore prices higher. But actually, we managed to book it, not a problem.
Yeah.
So we're very pleased to still be going back there.
Yeah.
That's all booked, same room and everything. And we did email them to say that I emailed the lady I'd been emailing and said we have rebooked via the website, and she, she was lovely. It's fantastic that you're coming back with us and everything, which makes us, really want to go back there anyway. Obviously, some of the perks that you get from staying at a resort hotel are not available at the moment because obviously Fastpass is not in operation.
No.
There's also no Disney transportation from non-Disney resorts at the moment. So, although it's on Disney property, it's
no, it's a
not a
Disney
Disney
partner,
resort.
Disney partner hotel.
It's not a partner, it's called something else. You keep saying that.
I know, but anyway.
Anyway.
Good neighbour?
No. Stop speaking, Rob.
Well done.
Anyway, it's on Disney property, but it's not a Disney-run hotel, so the transportation is run by an outside company called Mears, and that's not operating at the moment. So, but that aside, we're still going at, hopefully a busy time of year, being the summer period. So we're still happy to stay there, given that we can, we've got, hopefully some of the perks will be back on. And also, it's just in a prime spot for us because we just love Disney Springs.
Yeah, definitely love Disney Springs.
So the idea of just coming back from a day at the park, having a quick hour by the pool, chilling, getting ready, and then a little stroll across to Disney Springs.
Yeah, there's a walkway, there's a bridge that runs across. They call it
super.
Some Goodwill Bridge, something like that. You walk across and you drop, you come right out where the void is at the bottom.
Yeah.
Down there, and
so
it's just awesome, really. To be fair, and like we said, if you come back from a park, the park buses they drop you off at Disney Springs. They read the actual official Disney transport, so you can get on a bus at the park, get dropped off in Disney Springs, have a wander through, get your coffee, go in Wine Bar George, which we'd love to do. Big up to Wine Bar George and hello George Milan. Going to see you.
Get my frosé on ice on my way.
We always thought it was a bit weird that they remembered our drinks every time we went in. That's saying a lot about us, really. But moving on.
Anyway.
One inauguration. Yeah.
So Disney Springs, delighted to be staying there. And the Holiday Inn looks like it's got everything that we need and require. So that's rebooked, so that perked us up. Now, because we've rebooked it and you get your confirmation number, you can then go into your
My Disney
Experience and link your hotel booking.
So we've done that,
which was an absolute doddle, wasn't it?
Yes.
So it was like, click on, what do you click on now? Link your
booking,
hotel or link your hotel?
So then you clicked on, and it's a My Disney Experience app, and then we got it, you see it there, the little logo.
Click on.
You
type your booking number in, and then it's brought it up, hasn't it? And it's pretty much
on there.
Brought our stay up, and so because of that, and because of because of the no fast passes at the moment, because obviously you can book. Normally, if you stay in Disney property, you can book your fast passes 60 days out instead of 30, which would have been an advantage. But obviously, that's not available at the moment. It looks like the park reservation system itself is going to stay in place.
Yeah, we were looking online, and the one big boss of Walt Disney World did say, he says the park access will be
it's here to stay.
Here to stay till next September at the earliest, which I suppose is a good thing for us, really, because if we're booking and we're going like peak time for the UK, the main factory fortnight shut down in end of July, first week of August. It will work to our benefit. If we know there's only X amount of people going to go in,
the earlier we book them,
the more chance we've got of doing it, you know.
So, having linked our resort reservation, that's actually what we're about to do this afternoon. So we're going to go in and book all of our park reservation days. So at least we've got those. We're booking them on the basis that the criteria is still the same.
Yeah.
As in, no park hopping is allowed. So you can go into a park and come out and then go back in again later, but you can only go in that one park on that one day that you've reserved. So we've made, you know, I'm a bit mad like that, so I have a spreadsheet. Make sure that I get in everything that we want to go and do, because we obviously just don't do Disney. We do Universal parks. We like to go to Boggy Creek, go on the airboat rides. We like to go to the water parks, Volcano Bay, Blizzard Beach.
There's a new one now, the Island H2O.
H2O, we are desperate to go and have a look at. And that whole area, Margaritaville, so that's all in our schedule as well. We quite often go to the beach, to either Clearwater. Yeah. We're talking about going to St Augustine this time, which I've been to before, but you've never been to. So there's all these things that we want to do, and so I set up a bit of a strange spreadsheet, which gives us, you know, we don't have to stick to it exactly because the weather does modify the plans slightly.
We sort of like the original one we had, we sort of added like, today we're going here. But if it rains, we'll go here. Yeah. And then if it rains in the morning, we'll go here. If it rains in the afternoon, we'll able to chop and change.
So you have to be a bit adaptable.
Yeah, you have to be flexible. We follow the weather.
But you've still got to make a rough plan to make sure you get everything in.
Yeah.
So I've remade the spreadsheet on the current basis that no fast passes are available and that there's no park hopping. So having made the spreadsheet, I then write down all of our park booking days. So that's what I need to book on the park reservation system. So. It's a pretty simple process, and hopefully with the magic of editing and everything else,
no pressure,
there's now going to be inserted a little a little film.
Okay.
Making a park reservation. That's you, that's me. Continue. The date we are going. Well in advance. Here we go. First one is the Sunday, the 25th of July, and we, on that day, according to my list, are going to Epcot, if you please. So we can go in at any time, or we can stay till it closes. We can go in and out, but just that one park. So that's the confirmation. So Sunday 25th, Epcot. We can go in any time from when it opens, but you don't have to. No. Both of us, and we've read the COVID restrictions and confirm. And it is confirmed.
There you go.
Day one, done.
Buono estente.
It helps if you've got the ears on, by the way. Always helps. Okay.
Ears are good.
Yeah. So we should be able to make another park pass. Same two people. Away we go. So we're going to have to keep doing that every time then. So whip along. And our next one is the 26th. Beep.
It also helps if you make the noises as well, I believe.
It does. I don't know why they don't beep iPads. They should go beep, shouldn't they? Then you'd know you were in. Anyway, Hollywood Studios, according to my schedule. Park open to close, so we can go any time. Hollywood Studios, Monday the 26th, in. Yes, indeed. Confirm. I thank you.
Very exciting, this.
Oh dear, I've double tapped and I've got a big...
Just close it with your fingers.
I thought last time I went in a bit quicker than that. Like
yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Now they've changed it.
28th.
Oh, and that's the cat. Hello, kitten.
And we're going
there we go. There's the kitten.
Animal Kingdom that day.
Off she goes. Hey, kitty. What's going on? Huh. Sorry, back to Mum.
Yeah, that's fine. I think when I'm going to have a look like that, and then I don't know whether there was hello.
I know if it's just the blue box up going across. There you go.
And there's an option to No, that's okay. That's me just being. I thought there was a short. I think last time it took me straight into the next day. I could just literally pick the next day and go for it. Whereas this time I'm having to go. So I don't know whether they've done that on purpose or whether I'm just missing something. But anyway,
I think they've modified it a little bit, haven't they? Really.
Well, looks like it. So I'm starting slightly from scratch again. So I'm selecting us both and cracking on.
Doesn't really matter.
No. So then we'll whip it through. So I got the Animal Kingdom one, didn't we? And so we're on the 30th. And that is going to be a Magic Kingdom day. It went. Park open to close. Both of us. Red. Crack on. And so on and so forth.
Yeah.
What?
So that's it in a nutshell, really. Just keep going backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. So you've got everything you want. Hopefully, you know, we should all be done now. So we just wait to see if there's any fast passes come up in the near future, so we can start doing the fast passes again and maybe modify what we've got.
Or the if they allow you to park.
Yeah,
up
park
slightly,
up. Yeah.
Which at the moment they're not allowing, but we would like to think they might soon.
Yeah,
so we'll modify, because there's always a button on here which says modify your plans. We like modifying things, don't we? So yeah.
Last one. So this one's for.
Going to be for Hollywood Studios. I've done it again. And it is actually the
August.
1st of August, the day we're there. Super. So we are at Hollywood Studios.
Hello, kitten.
And the cat is still speaking. Hello. Nobody paying you any attention?
Somebody wants some fuss, don't they? Kitten boo. That's normally how our day goes. We do something on the laptop, then we have to fuss the cat. Laptop fuss, and sometimes you have to take her outside, and she loves to be chased around the garden. Welcome to Sundays in the Orlando household. So that's it, folks. That's how you book it. Hopefully it's been helpful for you. So we're going to throw you back into the video now and we'll carry on talking about it. See you all soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Of us actually showing you how the park reservation system works. Now, we're not obviously speaking to our Orlando friends here or anybody that goes regularly, because you'll know that. So we're kind of looking at people who've maybe moved their trip from last year to this year and who either haven't been before or don't go much and haven't looked at the park reservation system yet and don't know anything about it. So there's going to be a little film pushed in now that shows you just how easy it is to book the park reservation days. We're also thinking that we're booking them pretty early, so if they do change the system so that you can have multi-parks in one day, so maybe you're allowed to book 2 parks in one day, it would probably be easier for us to modify the existing plans than start again, because you don't know when that's
Because I always like, well, I say this before, I'm on my breaks at work, I'm always like doing reading the social media, things that are popping up. A really good place to look on his blog, Nicky, as well. That guy's great. Big Flicks, Ear to Ear Magic, they're great guys. They give some brilliant information, to be fair, and Tim Tracker as well. Don't forget Tim Tracker
and Molly at all.
And Molly at all,
it shows you just what you can do in a day.
What you can do in a day and things, but when you go into like the little bits and you read stuff that's coming out of the States, they're constantly like looking now that the Ron DeSantis, the governor, Ron DeSantis, he's actually said now, okay, maybe now, because Disney and Universal have proved that they can handle the situation so well with the cleanliness in the parks and everything they're doing. They're going to allow them to expand their capacity to a little bit more than what they've normally got.
Yeah.
So for now, for the current COVID situation, so they're letting have more people per day, which is good. Yeah. Which is good because we need to get back to normality. I mean, we've had this thing in the UK at the moment. You're walking around, you're going, oh damn it, I forgot my mask back in. Oh, I don't need it that bad. Like yesterday, wasn't it? I was walking around. It was like, should we go in there? And you see a queue down the street, waiting just a queue to look in a cheap, like a random shop. You're like,
I don't know anything that badly.
No.
So it's a bit tricky.
But now, like looking there, I'm like, I went off tangent there, but didn't I? It's normal. But they're looking at now, like expanding the amount of people, expanding the hours again, maybe, and also in the future, maybe we don't know when, but looking at letting you park up again.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's been mentioned.
it's been mentioned.
I mean,
fingers crossed.
yeah.
But they've even started putting the character dining back in now, haven't they?
Yes, they've sneaked a few because there was originally just the Riviera Resort
Yeah.
and it was very socially distanced. The Garden Grill one is now up and running at Epcot, which was the one we were going to.
That was we desperate to do
It's
that.
still obviously socially distanced, not like it normally is, but because of the way the characters are positioned there, you do look like you're a lot closer to them. There's a bit more of an interaction than there is at Riviera Resort. Not dissing that, to be honest, you know, whatever.
So not really the Riviera, so to be fair, that just looked really
not that we turn our nose up at that. But you know, there's lots of things happening and Disney and Universal are both, you know, coping pretty well with the situation. So, you know, things are evolving, but we were just thinking if we booked these park days now, we can modify the plans if you are allowed to park up.
It's like having the fast passes when you book the fast passes in 60 days out. It's better to book them and then at least you can modify or cancel them. But
which is a bit easier, isn't it?
If you've got the pass, then you've got that bargaining chip within the system. At least you're in the system to start with, aren't you? So it's easier to do it. So
so we've got our list. So yeah, the you know, the list will be up and we'll get on the app and well, it's not the app actually. It's the My Disney Experience account.
The actual
the website.
online website. You don't do. I always thought you could do it through the app. You can't. You have to go physically to your laptop and do it through the website.
Yeah.
But
so,
it's horses for courses. It's going to take 2 minutes longer to log in. That's it.
Yeah. So so that's done.
That's done.
And so now, hopefully, we're coming back having done all that.
Yeah.
So hopefully, now that we're speaking, we'll have actually booked all these park days.
Well, I'll try and get the screen up at the phone to show you on the My Disney Experience app again.
So we'll be able to show you that. Yeah. So so much excitement really in this.
Yeah, I mean, we've got. What's the two guys at Dial Flights as well?
And we've got Taylor Marchant and Glenn Blackburn at the moment working for us.
Top guys, honest to God, them like emailing like demons, like we've not forgot, we're looking.
Because what we've done is because we don't book a package holiday. Most if you booked a package holiday with Virgin Holidays and it was cancelled this year, you can automatically move it to next year and that's that, and you maybe had to pay a bit more or not, depending on where you were going. For us, because we just literally book a flight and a car. And we book it as something called a fly drive, which in the UK is quite popular. I don't know whether it is anywhere else, but fly drive is what we book. So you
makes it more flexible for you as well.
Yeah, but it just means that you can't actually, the guys at Dial Flight can't actually book the flight until Virgin release their flights, and that's obviously not a year out, isn't it? 40 weeks out or.
It's not like 10 months or 11 months out.
It's not. So then basically the dates that we want for next year are not showing as being bookable just yet. So
or you can look at the flight out, can't you? And
then it takes a week or two later for the other ones to come. So at the moment we're waiting for them to try and find us whatever possible deal they can.
But they've been honestly spot on. Again, customer service. I mean, I can't recommend them enough. We've not even been paid to say this. Genuinely, we haven't. But just the level of customer service, we've dealt with them there for like 4 or 5 years, and we're using
longer
them.
than that, really. Yeah.
And they're absolutely spot on because you just text the guy, you just email the guy, hello Glenn, this is what I want to do, and he'll come back. Do you want to do a split flight, or where do you want to go from? Where do you want to land? And you just like giving me parameters, and this guy's on it, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Guy's absolutely on it.
I'm actually just going to pop off and let the cat out at this moment.
She's
hanging at the door.
Yeah. So. She's a bit of a monkey, really. She doesn't normally come down in the daytime. She likes to have a bit of a kip.
I know.
So there she goes.
Little chat to the cat.
Little chat to the cat, yes.
Sorry about that. Little chat to the cat.
But yes, we're starting to like.
So it's coming back together.
Coming back together, it's sort of pulling. The hotel's there. That's tied down and anchored off. Now we've got the flight tying down and anchored off, and the car. The park tickets are still valid till next September and December.
So because we've not used them.
So for September for Universal, December for Disney, I think, or the other way around, either or either. That's spot on. I keep updating the apps for Disney and Universal, look at what's going on, and we keep looking at the wait times. So it's absolutely frightening. We watched the vlog the other day, didn't we? A vlog. Was it Molly at all ears?
Might have been Molly.
Molly walking down Sunset Strip in Hollywood Studios. It was like a scene from a disaster movie. There was literally nobody there. Like the whole street where you walk up, you go towards Terra. It was empty. It was like either the end of the day or the very start of the day, and then they just opened it for cast members. It was frightening how few people were there.
Super though, really, isn't it? In
Yeah.
terms of the fact that you can go on things and see things and take some good photos.
Yeah,
But,
I'd love to do that. I'd love to go
I don't
like
know,
early
but
hours
I
before
don't know
park.
what it is for Disney's profits. But,
Well, yeah, because I mean, I read something the other day that it made me laugh. It was one of those really moments where they said, "Oh, Disney's experienced a 90% lack of people going in because of COVID." I was like, that's not even news.
That's also
the
the
whole
rest of the
world's been
world.
closed because of a pandemic.
But hopefully, you know,
Yeah.
things are changing. But our trip is certainly coming back together.
Yeah.
So for any of you that have had your trips cancelled, and we're really sorry, and we did too. We
Yeah.
had 2 trips cancelled to 2 Disneylands, well, Disney World and Disneyland. But you know, let's be positive and go forward, and hopefully we've got our hotel booked, we've got our park day passes booked, we've got our tickets at the ready.
Tickets all there, links
So
up.
yeah, tickets, everything's linked, and so we're just waiting for that magic
Now
button on flights.
our little app on the wall is our little chalkboard.
Yeah.
It's 328 days. So,
Not that we came
not
to.
that we can. I just want to put that on there. It cheers me up when I come downstairs in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh, I can like swipe one off and do it again. You know?
Also, I noticed, just in completely random and off the scale thing, but I was just thinking then of poor Vicky as well, who's had her trip cancelled. I was looking at what options were available for Halloween, because obviously Disney and Universal have cancelled their Halloween so much, and I noticed that Boggy Creek are doing a Halloween thing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So Boggy Creek, who are just ace anyway, just ace. It's a fantastic
If you've got a
place to
morning
go.
to spare or an afternoon, please go. You can have a 30-minute boat ride on an airboat, and honestly, you will love it.
But they were doing a full-on Halloween immersive, but very, very well done. You could drive in your car to a particular thing, and then there was some little plays and scary little bits going on. You could go on a nighttime ghost type airboat ride, couldn't you? Where they were taking you out on the dock, on the lake, and they were going to tell spooky stories and things. I can't remember what else was there, but if you are in Orlando and you're looking for something, Halloween-y to do.
Yeah, they're really good. I mean, it's
I
like
noticed that they were putting something on, and then Busch Gardens have their event on as well.
Howlow Scream or something?
I don't know what theirs is, but anyway, they've got something on as well, some modified, and of course there's the HHN store, which is now in Universal, which is now in the Beetlejuice room, which looks fabulous. That room does, doesn't it? I mean, it looks really good.
Any of the news we saw as well in this week was the people from Universal, the builders, they flew into Velociraptors to put on the new ride.
Oh yeah, that was this week's news, wasn't it?
Oh man, that thing looks ridiculous.
Actually, yeah,
absolutely ridiculous.
Like polythene wrapped raptors, which obviously created a lot of social media puns and nonsense, didn't it? But yeah, they're literally.
It was a rap tour.
They're literally craned in a couple of dinosaurs and dropped them in, which was just phenomenal. So yeah, that's been quite good fun this week to watch that, hasn't it? And we love it. I really love it. I don't know whether you do, but you like when all the vloggers and all the people that we love all come together and they're all putting similar stories on, and I just love it. I love it when the news lands. Super.
That's what I like about the community, like this vlogging community about Orlando and parks and Universal and Disney and everything together. Is everybody's so willing to share with each other as well? Like, Orlando Informal, I've got this bit, and then Rick's Flicks jumped on it ear to ear and doing some bits and bobs, and Tim Tracker's been doing it, the updates, and man, it just looks super. And the other play thing I'm quite excited to try in Universal is the new crepe stand.
Oh god, yeah, we mentioned that I think, didn't we?
Missing that. But I keep looking at people there coming away with like the beef brisket, pulled brisket crepe. I'm like, I'm all over that. I'm all over that.
So so that's kind of a little bit of news that's unfolded this week. So lots going on in the Orlando household, much excitement, very Disney-ish, hence the Disney and the ears and everything, because I'm feeling full on Disney today. So for me, had some super birthday presents, nice Mickey Mouse new necklace and all of this sort of stuff, which, hello, cat's talking again. I've had loads of super presents and everything, but one of my best ones so far has definitely been the ability to book the hotel for next year's trip, and now I can book my park day. So perfect end of the week.
Definitely.
Bank holiday weekend, still in the middle of full flow at the moment.
Somebody's got to work tomorrow, Monday.
Some of us haven't. But anyway, wherever you are, Orlando, UK, whatever, stay safe, feel the Disney love, feel the Disney magic.
Keep washing your hands and wearing your masks.
Do the good things, stay safe, and we'll see you all really soon.
Yeah, see you next week.
Take care guys, have a good week.
Bye bye now. Bye bye.